Mawati Uchi Udita Basic Shaming
Ublumi, Uvanga Margaret Elias, Quyanaq Qaikaffi Pangma Nunaptingnun. Good afternoon. My name is Margaret Elias, and welcome to Where We Live Now. On today's show, we have returning guest Bambi Amos, and then we have a new guest, Caitlyn Esau.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
Good. So, this is your third time being on the show. Yes. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm happy to be here again.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a tutorial this time.
This time, an actual tutorial. Yes. I enjoy having you on. And when I ended the show, I was like, maybe we can work together again in the future. I was already thinking, well, I'm going to ask you to be on the show again. And then I like that you do different projects every single time. Even though you've been on the show, I'm still going to ask you to introduce yourself. Yeah.
My name is Bambi Amos. My Inuvialuktan names are Dagi Luk and Aulahan. I'm named after both of my grandmothers, and I am an Inuvialuk artist, and I'm living in Inuvik.
Yes, and then we have Caitlyn, and we've both known Caitlyn since she was just a little wee one. But Caitlyn, whenever I have people on the show, I always ask them to introduce themselves the exact same way they would as if they're talking to an elder. So just letting us know who you are, where you're from, and who your family is.
Okay. My name is Caitlyn Esau. I am from... Originally from Sax Harbor, Banks Island. My Inuvialukta name is Agibaluk, and I got it from my Nanak Shirley Esau.
Yeah. And who's your family?
My parents are Glenda Carpenter and Warren Esau. My grandparents are Alita Esau, and I would say my great-grandparents are Shirley Esau and Peter Esau.
Yes, and they're all from Banks Island.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So, can you tell me a little bit of what you like to do, what your interests are?
My future is I want to become a carpenter.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yes.
So you plan on going back to school?
Yes. Yeah. I am going back to school in September to do upgrading so I can get further in my studies and try my best to get into like a university or a college just to
And do trades.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's always been my dream ever since I was a kid. It's so weird.
And
Awesome.
what are you doing right now?
Right now, I am working as the daycare director at the Inuvik Youth Center. My job is to like coordinate everything at the youth center, like what's going on, and like doing pretty much just being the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you do like the programming
Yes.
and organizing the snacks and
Yes.
everything?
Yep.
Yeah.
And the staff as
Yes.
well.
Staffing, yeah.
Yeah, it's been tricky, but I'm getting through it. I'm also enjoying it.
Yes.
Surprisingly, even though I want to be a carpenter, I'm enjoying office work.
Yeah.
So,
Well, you can probably do both.
yeah.
Yeah, in your future.
Lots of skills. And technically, I think you're my boss too.
Oh my goodness.
I just thought of that.
And today, Bambi, you are going to show us how to make sealskin earrings. Yep. So just to recap, you've done some, or the first show you did, we did sealskin mitts, and then we did
The ukbeat.
ukbeat.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say ukbik. We did the ukbeat on the last one, and then just before we get started on all of that, can you just let everyone know this is your company, like this is your brand and what you do. Can you just let everyone know where they can find your items if they wish to purchase? Yeah.
So these are what we're going to be working on today, and I do have this type for sale. So I want to show that. This is the Mending Hearts collection that I did. So you can find these on proudlyindigenouscrafts.com and also on my Facebook and Instagram, my business page. It's called Bambi's Traditional Arts.
So if people wish to choose or purchase any of these items, that's where they could find you.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, now that we've let everyone know how they could find these items, can you please go ahead and start with the tutorial?
Sure. Okay, so I'll just move these over and we'll keep them here for reference to look at. And we have everything that we need here. You're excited to make them, Caitlyn?
Yes.
So there's beads here that you can choose from. Choose like whatever, like 1 or 2 colors that you want. We have all the supplies, the bead trays. There's the needles, thread, and then, so one side is gonna be white leather. One side is gonna be the red sealskin. And we're gonna make them like this, not with the mending heart thing in the middle, just the regular.
The regular way?
Yep. So you could pick the beads that you want. This is such a pretty purple metallic. And I started these ones already. And I'll show you. And I used, see, the white leather, the red sealskin, and gold beads. So I'll be working on these ones. So pick the colors that you want and just pour some beads on the tray.
It's so pretty.
I brought you a thimble.
Oh, thank you.
And then these hearts are gonna go inside just to make it more,
Structure?
yeah. Oh, there's 3 because I have 1 in here. It makes it more durable or sturdy. Yeah, there's scissors.
These look nice.
This is my pattern. So I'll just have everything here for us to use.
I'll pick these ones.
Okay, just take some out and put it on the bead mat. And I'll get your thread. I'm going to put these ones to the side for now, and I'll start the other side. The needles are right here. And I use
like this.
the lighter instead of tying a knot. I use the lighter like that.
That's a good trick.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Never thought of that.
Then you're not risking tangling it up when you're trying to knot it.
Mm-hmm. So the first thing you want to do, are you ready?
Do you have to put the paper between right now?
We'll do a few beads and then we'll put it in.
Okay.
Yeah. That way we're not trying to hold it in place. So these ones I started on the side. Where do you want your hook to go? Because see, these ones I made the hook on this side of the heart, but you could make the hook there if you want.
In the middle or on the side?
These ones do look nice when they're like that too.
Okay, you like the hook on the top?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the needle kind of sideways like this, only through the sealskin.
Like how?
Just put it up to, you see how you see where the thread came out there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So just go like here.
Yes. Okay. And pull it all the way through. Okay, the first thing you want to do is grab 3 beads. Are you going to alternate your colors?
Yeah.
Which color do you want on the outside?
The purple.
Purple? Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is grab the white, 1 white, 1 purple, and then 1 white. And then you're going to go through both the leather and the sealskin. And this is where your thimble is coming in handy. You're going to push your needle with the thimble. Good job. Yeah, so just push it all the way through. Pull the needle out.
Oh.
I use my thimble to grab the needle as well. It helps to grip.
Okay.
Yeah. You got it.
Then
And then what you're going to do is you're going to put your needle through this bottom bead.
this one.
Yes.
Okay. Go right through.
Pull your needle and thread all the way through. And then you'll notice that your top bead, your purple bead is on top. And then you're gonna, from here, you're gonna go 2 beads. So you want the purple on top, so you'll go purple first. Purple and then white. And then you're gonna go really close like this.
On the same side or the other side?
Always on the other side.
Okay.
Yep.
Can I ask a question? And if you don't mind me interrupting. Do you ever find it's like hard to use a beading needle on hides?
I find that number 10 beading needles are the best
Oh, okay.
to go through hide.
Okay. They're thinner.
You could get short ones as well. Those are really good. These ones are long style, but the short ones are really good. But number 10.
You pull it right through?
Yep, pull it right through, and then you're going to put the needle through the white bead again.
Oops.
Got it?
I only ask because I like to do beading earrings too. If you notice, I never ever do these ones because I could never get my beads through the hide. Well, the needles through the hide. So, but I never thought to ask anybody.
pretty.
Yeah, that looks nice.
How pretty.
Do you want to show?
Yeah.
Just hold it out. Yeah, don't move.
Sorry, I'm shaking.
Oh, no,
I'm
that's
just-
good. That's awesome.
You're doing good. Okay, so a purple and then a white.
And then just keep going. And then once we do like a few more beads, then we'll put the paper in between the 2 materials. The thimble really helps. Like,
I have so big fingers, this does not help.
You can use pliers too, I guess, if you...
yeah, I've seen people use pliers like to push and pull the needle through. Yeah, but this really works for me.
I never thought of that.
Mm-hmm.
And the white bead.
Got it.
Does it look right?
Yep.
Okay.
So Caitlyn works at the youth center, and I teach sewing classes there twice a week. So it's awesome that we have this opportunity, the chance to sew together, because I teach the kids, right? And sometimes the staff joins in too. Yeah, but this is a really nice opportunity to sew with Caitlyn.
Yeah.
Because I'm always so busy too.
And when I was cutting out the supplies for this show, I trimmed off the seal skin only on mine. So what we'll do is we'll trim the seal skin on yours too. It helps when you do the bottom, because when you sew, this fur will get caught in your beads. So it's better to trim it.
Oops.
Is this your first time making a pair of You okay?
Yeah. I'm just nervous.
Is this your first time making earrings?
No.
Or this style of earrings?
Yes, this style of earrings. But the way I originally learned was, the brick stitch.
Yeah.
I learned from Robin Carpenter.
Oh, was that when she went to Sax Harbor?
Yep.
Yeah. And do you enjoy making earrings just for yourself?
Yeah, but I haven't done it in a while because, you know, I just got this job too.
Mm-hmm.
So
How long have you been at the youth center doing your position?
My position, I started in November.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been working there since 2021, I believe. But then I was just working as a program support worker.
Yeah.
And then my sister, my old boss, she got a new job position somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's working at the airport.
Mm-hmm.
So I took over her job.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, she was teaching me and helping me too because she hired me when she had nobody too. So I pretty much know how her job position went because I spent so much time there.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know, I guess not her, but Tony, my old boss, recommended that I take her position since she was leaving.
Yeah.
It was pretty difficult at the start, but it gets easier and easier for me because I'm still learning along the way too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also just becoming an adult too. I still get freaked out that I'm 20 years old.
I really wanted to do these hearts because I've been feeling the love. You know, Valentine's is coming up. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I really want to make more hearts.
Do you like to do a lot of different styles with sealskin? Like try to, expand your creativity with sealskin? Because I find it's like kind of challenging to make earrings specifically, I guess. But that's just me with my struggles with figuring out how to make earrings with sealskin.
What was your question?
Do you do you enjoy the process of creating with sealskin when you're coming up with earrings? Yeah.
Like you just using hides or just using straight beads or whatever, that's you can do anything. Like it's like there's so much, it's so versatile, right?
Yeah.
Like making earrings. And with sealskin, like I said, I had to trim the fur so the fur doesn't get into my stitching or into the beads. So those are things that you like it's trial and error. Like you learn as you go, right? And I mostly use sealskin when I sew, so I really wanted to incorporate that into my earrings as well. And so it took me a lot of thinking and planning.
You have to be really patient. That's probably if anyone asked me what's my biggest downfall as an artist myself, I would say I'm not patient. I see something in my head, and if it don't work, I'm not...
Oops.
How many times am I going to post, oh, this is just a work in progress, and it never gets made? Like, literally, I think you have to be really patient. And that's how come I asked, do you enjoy the process with sealskin? Because it is a bit more of a challenge.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think like it's your time, right? It's your time, and like when you feel like it's the right time to share, then you can do that. You know?
How are you enjoying this beautiful warm weather? I'm enjoying the weather.
It's really nice. I brought my dog out around midnight last night, and he was running on the river. So we're all enjoying it.
Were the northern lights out?
No, it was snowing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. See this part here, like you have to just go with it, right? This part is this leather is a little bit long, so I'm just gonna trim it
Holy you're fast.
right now.
You could just hear our thick accent. Holy, you're fast. One of my coworkers.
But no pressure, honestly. Like everyone goes at their own speed,
Yeah.
and you're just learning.
Did you put your paper in?
Oh yeah, you can add your paper now.
Okay.
Just place it in there, and it'll stay in place.
Okay.
So I'm trimming this leather, so it's the same pattern as the seal heart. And the seal skin isn't trimmed on here. I wonder if we have something that I could put the seal bits on.
I'll get a paper towel.
Okay, thank you.
Would you like me to make it a little wet?
Sure.
Oops.
Got lucky there was paper towel just right there.
Oh, awesome, thank you.
So what do you like to do when you're sewing, when you're beading earrings? What usually happens while you're creating in your surroundings? Do you just like to put on a movie or listen to music?
I like to listen to music. I have really easygoing, easy listening type of music. Or sometimes I'll watch a movie. Like last night, I finished a pair of earrings, and I was watching a limited series. There was 4 episodes, so I watched that whole thing. Yeah. So sometimes I do that, but other times I'm so into it, I don't even need anything.
Yeah.
I'm just right into my sewing. Yeah.
We're very different people. I have multiple things going on as I'm sitting down sewing. Yeah. One time a mom asked me, because I when I first started in 2021, I was determined to learn how to earn an income, because at the time I wasn't employed. I was working here, but I needed an income to help with bills and around the house. And a mom messaged me and said, I see you're always sewing now. Who's watching your kids when you're sewing? And I was like, I'm watching my kids. They're right in front of me. Yeah. I need to multitask.
So I'm gonna trim this one if you want to watch, and then you could trim yours.
And you just cut it till, or how long, or how much do you cut off?
Just follow.
I follow the skin line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now I see.
Yeah, your first few cuts, don't worry about the length, and then you could just make more precise cuts afterwards.
That makes it look so clean.
Mm-hmm. And I would recommend using these scissors. They're a little bit more sharp than those ones.
Okay.
Do you know what I heard? A lady who, I can't remember which lady, I feel bad that I can't remember which one, but she was talking about tufting, like caribou fur. And she said, oh no, it was on YouTube, I think. My mom sent me a YouTube tufting video. And she said she puts all of her hair that she like, I mean, that's very short. But from the caribou tufting, she puts it into a paper bag, and she said she just goes, like anything you take from the land, you give back to the land. And she said she'll just give back all these caribou fur that she cuts off when she's doing her caribou tufting. And she said by doing that, she knows like squirrels or mice or birds are going to take the fibers. And so anytime she works with fur, and if she's cutting it off, she'll
And it's totally biodegradable too.
Yeah. And so she said, yeah, that's just the way she just like, she's just respectful to the animal and respectful to all the other animals.
That's
And
so awesome.
so I haven't
Like you
done a
take
lot.
from the land and you give back,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
So I haven't done it a lot of caribou tufting, but if I did do a lot of where you're cutting off furs instead of just throwing it in the garbage, give it back and just put it in the trees or something, and then little critters will.
You have a question?
I was gonna say, I was just gonna see how you did this part.
Oh, just keep going.
Okay.
You could make it a little further apart to make room.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like,
Just make your stitch a little bit longer.
okay.
Yeah. I love doing edging. It's my favorite.
What's that?
This is the edge.
Oh.
Edging. Yeah.
I feel like I have so big hands. I'm just struggling.
Do you have any future plans in terms of your work that you can share with us, or that you might want to do with your
Me?
art? Yeah. Or are you just kind of going with it?
I would love to teach more. Yeah, because I mostly taught in Inuvik. I went out to a couple of camps, like on the land and stuff. That was really, really nice. I'd love to do that more. And not only just in Inuvik, but I'd love to travel to teach as well. Yeah, because there's so many people that, you know, want to learn how to sew again. And I think it's good medicine.
It is.
Yeah, it's good for the heart and good for your mental health. And
Didn't you see, like, I seen it on TikTok or something, where people are talking about, like, doing stuff with your hands is, like, really good for mental health. I believe that. When you're just creating and something.
Just keeping yourself busy?
Yeah. It would be nice, like, you know, they're working on that the wellness camp. It would be nice if they could incorporate like steady work like this out at the reindeer station whenever they get that going.
Yeah, they have something coming up soon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, IRC, the wellness division, they have something coming up soon. A healing camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a cold 2 weeks ago, and my ears are nonstop popping. That's why my head's kind of to the side, like trying to buffer the sound a little.
And you just said cut these too? Like the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Cut
it's
the
a little
leather.
bit long?
Yeah.
Yep.
But these ones work, or these ones too?
Those ones are sharper.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Caitlyn, your sister really likes to sew. Is that something that you like to do too?
I don't mind it. Like, I just finished making myself a pair of sheared beaver mitts not too long ago with her.
Wow.
She's the one who encouraged me to make them so I could have mitts for the winter. But I try. It's not something that I would do all the time.
Yeah. It's just like something that you like to do once in a while to pass time.
Yeah, for me, I feel like I need to be moving 24/7. I cannot sit down.
That makes, I remember when you were a lot younger and you were always like
Yep.
very physically active.
Yep. I can't stand to sit down sometimes. Like this I can handle, but like, you know.
You like to just be out doing stuff?
Yeah.
Is your favorite walking around?
No.
I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing at your age. When I was young, that was my favorite thing to do.
I gotta say, I love being on the land, like keeping me busy, because when I go out on the land, I realize I'm always busy. I'm never having to sit down and do nothing. Like going to my Auntie Doreen's camp, for an example. I love going there because, you know, she lives, or not lives, but her camp is by Middle Lake, and you could just go fishing and you can walk around and yeah.
I love going out to Middle Lake too. I don't like to say it, but I like it more than going to Husky Lakes.
Egg River is for me. Egg River is for me.
Yeah, I love Middle Lake. It's just because it's so easy to get there. Like, you just drive.
Pretty much in a straight line.
Yeah, like you have to cross a river. It's that's a little scary, but otherwise, I really like going there.
Yeah. And her frame tent, even, you know how it's so close to town? Even just being there springtime?
Yeah.
Yes, I love it.
And I find that I'm not so scared of the ice when I'm out that way. I feel like I know the ice there versus the lakes. Like, I don't know the ice in the lakes here. How crazy does that sound? I grew up in Tuck and I don't know the ice in the lakes. But the river in Sax, I know the river. So I feel more comfortable in the springtime traveling.
For sure. I cannot wait to go home in spring.
Oh, I would love to do that one day.
Just do it. I wasn't gonna do it, but then I was like, you know, since I'm so busy with work, I was just like, you know, I can't do this. And but I already told my boss, since it's ahead of time, I told my boss, you know, I'm gonna be gone because I have younger siblings now, and my youngest brother loves going to Egg River. So we share that, and even he's excited for me to go home in spring. Yeah.
Do you like to eat goose eggs? You just like going to Egg River?
Yeah, me it's the getting the geese is for me, you know. They say the woman should sit there and pluck the geese for the male, and I'm just like, no, you can sit there and pluck my geese. I like hunting so much that my dad even gave me a gun too. Cause you know he says he gets really iffy about me going hunting because you know I'm used to Inuvik weather. Cause I'm always here, and Sax is like a different kind of cold. And
you know what we like to do every Sunday? We like to go hunting on the ITH, and we go hunting for ptarmigan.
Ooh.
And if we're lucky, we have ptarmigan for supper on a Sunday.
Yeah.
That's our favorite way to go hunting here in Inuvik, because it's a lot harder here than it is if you were in Tuck or Sax, or even at Husky Lakes or out on the land.
Yeah.
Have you have you ever been to Egg River, Margaret?
I went to is it called the mouth of Egg River? Like right at the beginning? Like not fully in. We just went to where we saw lots and lots of geese. And we picked eggs and then we left. So, you know, I was expecting 500,000 geese because everyone talks about how much geese there are. And it's nonstop, like you hear...
Smiling.
The
and...
nonstop geese. Like you
Yep.
just never stop hearing them. So we did go there. I remember like... I'm just going to walk away from everybody and just enjoy myself. And I took one step off of something and I fell into my hip of deep snow and my boot came out wet.
Oh my goodness.
And Larry said it's like, that's how it is. It's really marshy underneath all the snow and that's why the geese go there to protect themselves like from the animals and stuff.
Yeah.
So I've only been there once. And it was just for a few hours. There were no crazy stories of having to cross the river and, you know, the river's running and you got to skip across. There was nothing like we're getting stuck in snow or anything. It was nothing like that. People tell me stories of when they go up, having to go through slush or go through the running river.
I just about got stuck last spring.
Yeah, see, and I didn't experience any of that.
You went at the perfect time.
I don't know. Greg just said, let's go out, and we went out, and we got the eggs, and we came back, and that was my only experience going to Egg River once. I think it must have been 2010. Or even 2009, 2010, that must have been. Very long time ago anyways.
The last trip we made before we came back to Inuvik, it was very slushy. It was like blizzarding outside, but then it was still melting. Like,
it was warm, but lots of snow.
you know how you get up to Alice Creek and then there's a bunch of snow? The day that we went... There was like a bunch of snow, but then there was so much slush to the point where I'm having to skip like every 5 minutes and I'm like...
Oh my goodness, I would not be okay with that. I don't think I'd be okay with that.
But it was honestly the best because each trip we made, we were there for like 12 hours.
Yeah. See, I wasn't even there that long. I think I was only there for like 3 hours. Like it was so fast. And Greg kept stressing how it's hard to get there and it's really far.
Because it's long too.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like a 2 hour
I think
skidoo
that's
drive.
why I've only gone once. Because Greg was like, we're just going to fly there and fly back. And so you can't go that fast, so you could stay here. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why I went once. Now that I'm saying that, I remember Greg saying, it takes so long to get there, and they go really fast. And he didn't want to double ride me. So I had to stay behind.
I'm honestly okay with traveling however fast.
I believe that. I am not. I'm slow. I like to just sit on the skidoo or the four-wheeler and go for the ride.
I have lots of memories of hunting geese in the springtime on Banks Island. We went to Egg River once when I was 9. It's so beautiful. There's so much geese. One of my first memories ever was in a tent.
Out there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Banks Island. Yeah.
When I first went to Sax Harbor, I hated being left at the house. I remember I'd get so pouty and miserable. How annoying would that be? You know, the 19-year-old girlfriend's just being miserable in the bedroom because she can't go out hunting. That's annoying. I can't believe I did that. Anyways, I was really annoyed, and I remember telling everyone, I could do anything. I'm not scared. I want to go. And then one time, that was in 2008, and then in 2011, because I didn't always get to go, but when I did, we went polar bear hunting. And when I saw polar bear, you know the term shaking in your boots? I was like physically shaking in my boots.
Oh.
I was so scared. Greg asked me if I was cold. I have never since then said I could do anything that I could do. I cannot, and I know I can't. Yeah.
I thought it was like that for me until I got a muskox.
Yeah. I've gone muskox hunting and I love that. That was the first thing I think I ever did on Banks Island. Was go muskox hunting, and I remember helping with processing the meat, the hides and the meat and skinning them, and I really enjoyed that. I actually loved that. I think I'm okay with prey. I think I'm okay with prey. I don't think I'm okay with predator. Like the difference in
For sure. When I went, my brother let me shoot my brother Caleb, he let me shoot the muskox, but then he let me help a little bit, but then he also told me to watch and learn for next time.
Yeah.
So it was just me and him. It was only me and him out there, and it was literally 5 minutes away from Sachs. We were on Angus Lake Trail.
That's how close it is when you're on that island.
Yeah.
When I first was going to go there, Chelsea Quyanaq, she was like, you're going to see the land is just flat. I'm like, well, Tuck is flat. Like, I'm okay with... No, that land is really flat. There's
you could see literally everything.
I know, yeah.
You could be at my Auntie Dell's and my Uncle Richard's, and then you could just see Co-op right there. Or you could see the school.
You could be one end of town and see almost at the other.
Yeah, go to the airport and you'll see the whole town.
Yeah, no, I do. I really like Banks Island, yeah. The only thing I can't do is the dark winter. That's the only reason why we don't live there, is because it's too dark. Because it's probably just getting bright right now, I think,
They finally got the sun.
Yeah. And so that's the only reason why we live here in Inuvik, is it's just too dark.
For
too
sure.
long. Maybe seasonally one day I'll be like a spring bird.
Yeah. But lately our spring's been kind of late. Last year we were there till about second week of June, still hunting.
And the geese, what was up with the geese last year?
I have absolutely no clue.
They were not running.
Yeah.
I think in Sachs it's definitely a slower lifestyle,
It's
that's
very
for sure.
slow.
And that's where I learned to sew. And that's where I learned to, hunt and work on animals. And, it's so amazing. I'm so glad that I moved back there for a short time. And I raised my kids, and I learned how to cook and
everything.
Just
you learn how to do
just
everything.
while you're there. Yeah.
Even if it's just for a little amount of time too, you'd learn so much.
Yes.
All of my...
But it is, I'm going to be honest, it is a little bit too isolated for me now.
Yeah.
I'm really thankful for the time that I had there, though.
All of my stories are from Banks Island. Anything I've done out on the land, 9.9 times out of 10, I was probably on Banks Island.
For sure.
I just remember thinking, when I moved to the mainland, yay, I don't have to fly once a month. I could stay put for a while.
Yeah.
Yay. But I like traveling now.
I like traveling. Another reason why we live in Inuvik. It's a lot easier than the other communities. Just gonna get some water. Would you guys like some water?
Yes, please.
I have some.
Are these glasses clean?
Like this?
Yes, perfect.
Is that enough?
Push the fur down a little bit.
Okay.
And just to make sure that it is like the same length.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that.
Once in a while, I go like this with my thread and needle because the needle gets tangled.
Mm-hmm.
So I just let it
Thank you.
spin and untangle itself.
Cool. I also have to cut this.
I hope we have a good spring this year.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
I cannot wait. Are you going to go see your parents out at their camp?
Probably.
Yeah. I love that your parents are living out on the land.
Mm-hmm.
That's my dream.
Mm-hmm.
Just go. Yeah, last night I was really wishing to be at a cabin. I keep telling Greg, one day we'll have a cabin 'cause it's so expensive now. That's insane.
Oh yeah, I interviewed my mom there. Yeah, we do have an episode of that.
Yeah.
That's a good show.
Yes.
That's good water.
Right.
I don't know when was the last time I had these bottled waters. It's pretty good.
Mm. How's it going? Okay, you just need to trim the other side.
Yeah. It's kind of hard with a long needle.
Are you going to keep these earrings for yourself?
Most likely. I really like them. They're pretty.
Yeah.
I think I'll keep these ones for myself.
Yeah. And these ones are similar ones like that.
Mm-hmm.
Are for sale.
Mm-hmm. I finished the earrings that I finished last night. They're like snowflake inspired.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking as I was making them that I'm gonna gift them to someone,
Mm-hmm.
and I know who I'm gonna give them to. And I posted them just to share,
Mm-hmm.
and someone is interested in them. I told them they're not for sale, but let me know if you want me to make you a pair. And she said yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
It's always nice when you just post things and just for your own,
Mm-hmm.
and people are interested enough to want to buy a pair.
Yeah.
So you think these take like maybe 2 hours to do a pair? 2.5?
Yeah, around there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like from cutting out all the materials to right to the end of
Mm-hmm.
making them.
Are you gonna finish your pair? Off camera?
I hope so.
Well, if you need help or have any questions, you can definitely ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Can I look at these ones?
Yep.
When you oh, you just go through the beads when you're putting on the hook, like this little.
Yeah, I did that with that pair.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Aren't they pretty? Is it red or burgundy? Red?
It's like a deep red.
Yeah. I like how you have one forward and one back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. and how they lay on your ears.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can wear them any way, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're double-sided.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, we're coming down to the last few minutes of the show.
Yeah, already, wow.
It goes by really fast when you like get used to being on the show and your nerves kind of come down when you just go through the process of everything. Yeah, the time goes by really quickly.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to share or to add, Caitlyn?
This was really cool.
Yeah.
I never really get the opportunity to do this kind of things because I'm so busy all the time. So having this day to do this and sit down and relax and bead, I really liked it.
That's good.
Yeah, that's so awesome to hear because that's what I love to do and that's what I want to teach. You know, that, you know, in our busy lives, we still can have downtime for ourselves and then do something that we enjoy doing.
In a positive way.
Yeah, in a positive way. Yes.
Yeah. So, do you have anything that you want to add besides that?
Well, I guess like more to that is like yesterday I started feeling kind of anxious and I was like, oh my God, like what am I going to do? Like kind of bored, you know? And I was like, okay, I'm just going to relax. Like, I'm okay. You know, I'm going to put this show on and I'm going to sit and bead and finish these earrings. And that's what I did. And I was happy with myself. I really was. You know, I told myself that I'm going to be okay, you know, and I was. Yeah.
And that's where you just have to like have that mentality more.
Yes.
That it's like you just have the time, just let the time take care of itself. Fill your hands. Yeah.
Yes, with positivity.
Exactly.
Yes.
With creativity. Just let it flow. Thank you, Caitlyn, for coming on the show. I enjoyed having you on. Yeah. And thank you, Bambi, for coming on again.
Yes, Quyanaq.
Yes. And thank you all for joining in on today's episode, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.